Linda Lavin, America's beloved waitress from Alice, became an icon for millions during her 9 years on the show. But when it came time for the final episode, something nobody expected happened. She refused to show up. The network panicked, the cast was in shock, but Linda didn't care. She was done. Done with the fight for equal pay, done with the bullies on set, and most importantly, done being pushed around. Now, more than ever, the truth about her dramatic exit is coming to light. And trust me, it's more shocking than you ever imagined. Linda's journey didn't start in front of a camera. It started in Portland, Maine, in a home filled with music. Her mother, Lavin, was an opera singer who sacrificed her career to raise a family. But music never left their home. From the time she was 5 years old, Linda was performing. Family stories say she stood up in her crib and sang "God Bless America" before she could even speak clearly. That early spark never faded. She learned piano, harmonized with her mother and sister, and studied dance at a local school. By 12, she was performing at a bar mitzvah in New York, the first time she sang outside her hometown, a performance that felt like the beginning of something much bigger. Her mother's support was everything, Lucille having given up her own dreams, poured all her energy into helping Linda follow hers. Every week, Linda watched her mother perform live on the radio, soaking in every note, every harmony. Her mother arranged piano lessons with a respected teacher and encouraged her to perform for guests. For Linda, the stage became a place where attention equaled love, and it wasn't long before the stage loved her back. Linda's journey wasn't without its struggles. She went to the College of William and Mary to study theater, but it wasn't easy. One professor even told her she didn't have what it took to act professionally, crushing her confidence. But she didn't give up. In the summer of 1958, she landed a lead role in a campus production. That performance changed everything. Linda proved her professor wrong, earning an Actors' Equity card before graduation, an accomplishment few students could claim. She had learned to trust herself, even when others didn't. Her big break came in 1966 with "It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman," where she lit up the stage in 2 musical numbers. Critics were in love with her. One even said they wished she were in every musical. Suddenly, Linda wasn't just another struggling actress. She had arrived. Later, her performance in the cult favorite song "The Boy From," written by Stephen Sondheim, cemented her place as a performer to watch. The song became a favorite, and Linda even revisited it decades later for Sondheim's 90th birthday celebration. In 1976, Linda Lavin found herself at a crossroads. CBS wanted her to take on the lead role in Alice, a show inspired by the Oscar-winning film Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. She left her role on Barney Miller behind and never looked back. Alice became a sensation, running for 9 seasons and turning Linda into a household name. But the road wasn't easy. Behind the scenes, Linda fought for pay equality, demanding fair compensation for her role. Armed with the proof of the show's success, she threatened to walk unless she was paid what she deserved. That bold move didn't just change her contract, it changed the industry, opening doors for other women to demand fair pay and more creative control. But Linda wasn't done. She also pushed to direct episodes of Alice. Despite the studio's doubts, insisting she didn't have enough experience, she directed her first episode in 1980, and it was a hit. Linda would go on to direct 10 episodes, proving the critics wrong and giving her co-stars the chance to shine. Her creative vision and leadership behind the scenes became as significant as her work on screen, and Alice became a platform for more authentic, relatable storytelling, especially on issues like single motherhood. Even with her success, Linda faced countless challenges. Despite winning 2 Golden Globe Awards for her role on Alice, she was overlooked by the Emmys. Linda's refusal to be defined by these snubs became one of her trademarks. She moved on, finding success in Broadway plays like Broadway Bound, 1987, where her powerful performance earned her a Tony Award. But not everything went according to plan. In 1992, Linda was cast in Kiss of the Spider-Woman, but after just 3 weeks, she was fired for raising concerns about the script. The theater world took sides, and Linda was left to reflect on what could have been. Even in the face of professional setbacks, Linda's resilience never faltered. Her performance in Death Dying Acts, 1995, showed the world that nothing could stop her. When she collapsed mid-scene during a preview, doctors said she needed rest. But just hours later, she was back on stage, finishing the performance like nothing had happened. That night, Linda solidified her place in theater history, not just for her talent, but for her unwavering perseverance. Linda continued to push creative boundaries even in her later years. In 2019, she joined Netflix's Santa Clarita Diet as a zombie grandma, bringing humor and heart to a new generation of viewers. But even in her 80s, she was still pushing herself. She took on roles like Norma in Be Positive 2020, where she became one of the oldest primetime TV leads. Despite the show's cancellation, Linda's performance was widely praised. In her final years, Linda faced a devastating diagnosis, terminal lung cancer. But rather than step back, she chose to write her condition into the script of her final role on Mid-Century Modern. She wanted her character to die the same way she would, peacefully, with love. In her final moments, she shared her personal goodbye with the world, singing "We'll Meet Again" in a raw, unpolished recording made during the pandemic. It wasn't just a performance. It was Linda's last gift to her audience, a final act of love and courage. Linda Lavin's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, creativity, and authenticity. She wasn't just a star, she was a trailblazer, changing the landscape for women in television and theater. From fighting for equal pay to challenging herself with new roles, Linda proved that talent isn't bound by age or circumstance. She lived with heart, humor, and grit, leaving behind a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Don't miss out on more incredible stories like Linda's. Subscribe now and hit the bell to stay updated with the latest in Hollywood's hidden truths and untold stories.